There's a war being fought every single day. And it's not on some distant battlefield. It's right inside our own minds. It's this silent, relentless struggle for the most valuable thing we have, our focus. Today, we're going to look at a totally new strategy drawn from the teachings of Acharya Prashant that doesn't just help you fight better, it promises to end the war for good.
So let's get real for a second. Does this sound familiar? You sit down, you're ready to work, to study, to create something, you've got a plan. But then, not even 5 minutes in, the battle starts. A random thought pops up, your phone buzzes, or you get this sudden overwhelming urge to go clean the kitchen, and boom, just like that, you've lost another round.
It's exhausting, right? This whole cycle of deciding to focus, getting pulled away, and then beating yourself up for not having enough discipline. We always tell ourselves, I just need more willpower, or I need to be stronger. But what if that whole way of thinking is just wrong?
What if the enemy isn't the distraction at all? Seriously, what if we've been pointing all our energy, all our weapons in completely the wrong direction? This is where the story takes a really sharp, unexpected turn. Yeah, our go-to explanation is that the problem is us. We're too weak. Our minds are too scattered. We see distraction as this powerful external enemy that just steamrolls our internal resolve. But the real reason we keep losing this fight? Well, it has nothing to do with how strong the temptation is or how weak our will is. The truth, as Acharya Prashant points out, is actually a flaw in the very thing we're trying to focus on. And there it is. Just let that one sink in for a second. The distraction didn't win. Your phone didn't win. That random thought didn't beat you. They didn't even have to fight. Your goal was just so lifeless, so uninspiring, that it basically just let you go. So what this really means is that a distracted mind isn't a broken mind. It's a bored mind. It's your mind desperately trying to escape a task that has no real spark, no real meaning for it. The distraction is just the first emergency exit it can find. Okay, so this brings up a huge question. If our goals are the problem, where in the world did we get these boring, lifeless goals from in the first place? Why are we all running around chasing things that can't even hold our attention? Just think about it for a minute. How many of your ambitions did you truly choose, and how many did you just sort of absorb? We inherit them from our family, what they expect from us, from traditions, from these paths that were laid out for us before we even knew how to ask questions. And if it's not family, it's society telling us what success is supposed to look like. It's the media showing us what a perfect life should be. It's our friends creating this pressure to keep up. So we end up chasing these ghosts, these goals that don't actually belong to us. And this quote just nails the feeling, doesn't it? An imposed goal doesn't feel like a passion you love. It feels like a prison sentence. It's this heavy, clunky weight that you're forced to drag around with you every single day. I mean, of course your mind wants to escape. When the thing you're supposed to be working on feels like a chain, any distraction, no matter how tiny or silly, suddenly looks like the key to your freedom. You're not being weak, you're just trying to be free. So if a weak goal is basically an open invitation for distraction, what's the answer? Well, it's about finding a goal that's so powerful, so captivating, that it becomes your ultimate shield against all the noise out there. Now, this is where it gets really cool, because it's a complete flip of how we usually think. We think we have to build these huge walls around our time and our focus to protect our goal. But a truly worthy goal, it builds walls around you. It becomes your fortress. See, this kind of goal isn't just another item on your to-do list. It's something that becomes part of you. It's like your own breath, your own movement. It's not something you have to do, it's something you get to do. And when you're in that state, all those little distractions out there, they don't just seem less important, they kind of become invisible. To get this on a deeper level, Acharya Prashant makes this beautiful distinction between the two forces that can drive us. Think of them as two different engines for our actions: desire and love. Okay, so on one hand, you've got desire. This is the engine behind all those chain goals we talked about. It always takes effort because it's always trying to get somewhere else, to the finish line, to the paycheck, to getting approval. It's restless. But on the other hand, you have love. Love isn't about getting to an endpoint. The doing is the joy. It just flows effortlessly because the journey is the reward. And when what you're doing comes from that place of love, the whole idea of work just dissolves. It's not a chore anymore. It becomes a state of flow, almost like an active meditation. You don't have to force yourself to concentrate because you're already completely and joyfully there. So let's bring it back to where we started, this war inside our heads. But now we're seeing it in a whole new light. The goal isn't to become a better soldier in that war. The goal is to make the entire war completely irrelevant. And this is such a powerful truth right here. We blame the world, we blame our phones, we blame everything for stealing our attention, but the world can only get in after we've already left our post, when we're busy doing something that just doesn't connect with who we really are. So all those productivity apps, the timers, the willpower hacks, they're all just trying to prop up a broken system. You simply cannot force yourself to love something that is totally alien to your spirit. It's just not going to work. The real strategy, the one Prashant's teaching points to, is to just stop. Stop fighting. Stop trying to fix your concentration. Instead, turn all that energy inward and ask a much, much deeper question. Let love, not obligation, be the thing that builds your goals. Because in the end, true, deep focus isn't about winning some brutal, constant battle. It's about peace. It's that natural, effortless state that just happens when you are so completely absorbed in something you love that literally nothing else matters. So that's the real question, isn't it? Instead of always asking, how can I focus better? Maybe the question we should be asking is, what is actually worthy of my focus? Find that, and you won't just win the war on distraction, you'll rise above it completely.